All right, man. Devin Haney says on Twitter that it's not true. Um, it's not true that he is fighting Kambosos October 15th here, October 16th there. He said it's cap and he ain't heard anything. Now, yesterday, Dan Rayfield said that he heard that Devin Haney and Kambosos rematch can be going down October 15th in America and October 16th in Australia, right? Now, it seems that Devin Haney is trying to find a way not to make that fight. Now, I think they could be playing with the money. All right, we did the video on it with Darren Raphael said last week, like yesterday, you know, and kind of saying this plan for where they play the U.S. Open, I mean the Australian Open at in Melbourne, Australia. I think it's like Laver Stadium or whatever. And he says that the Devin Haney Kambosos rematch for Haney's undisputed WA, WC, IBF, WBO lightweight world titles reportedly now being planned for October 15th at Laver Stadium Arena in Melbourne, venue famous for hosting the Australia Open. According to Dan Rayfield, he said, Cap, I ain't heard or agreed to nothing. So there you go. So he said it's not true. And it seemed like they trying to find a way out that fight. I'm just gonna be real. And obviously, you agreed to it and he gave you an opportunity that he didn't have to give you. That's just, my thing about it. He gave them an opportunity. But I understand the money ain't right. We're not going over there for short money. My dad can't be there. We ain't going over there. But you gotta ask yourself, what other options do we have? Don't nobody want to fight him. Ryan moved up to 40. Tank said if you beat Kimbo, so he ain't fighting. Lomachenko, he probably ain't coming back and find you right after getting out the war, saying that if he does get released from the war, he ain't coming out and fighting. Not the first fight. So I mean, who else you thinking about? You're not gonna move up. I don't think right now. And like I said before, you're defending the undisputed. I got to agree with Floyd. That's stupid because each sanctioned belt body is taking a piece out of your pocket. So that ain't the smartest thing to do. But it is what it is. Maybe they want to go down for the most four belt undisputed defenses. You really never know what people's goal is. But then again, I just look and say, what are your options? And I know they trying to play with the money because Kambosos, this is retirement, but you agreed to that. And they definitely gonna go to court over it. I'm telling you that right now. They definitely gonna, if he try to bounce out, definitely gonna be lawyers involved. And definitely Kambosos gonna make sure he get paid. That was the thing. That was always the safety net in the rematch. And Kambosos probably in his mind, he probably just should have fought the way he got beat. He should have just fought some weaker opponent. He should have just fought some weaker opponent. To be honest, and that's exactly what he should have done. But he did give them an opportunity when they didn't have to. But I felt that they still had to do it to get a certain amount of money out of the Victorian Australian government. So I felt that they still had to, they still needed Devin Haney to get a you know, so I just still they still needed them. But then again, if you don't want to fight them, you want to go to court and pay them a certain amount of money, go ahead and do it. But what else better options you got? I could be wrong. Might be something in the hand. Something going on. You know. But he said, said they ain't heard nothing yet. But like I said before, I see that all the time where they said, "Well, yeah, this not true," and he's turn around and it be true. So who knows? Who knows? But that man gave you an opportunity, right, wrong, with the right intentions or the wrong intentions. People can say, "Well, you know, I'm talking about the fans. Well, you know, I'm talking about uh, you know, the way he beat Devin Haney. It shouldn't be no rematch. Well, I'm just thinking the way Tyson Fury beat the hell out of Deontay Wilder the second fight, it shouldn't have been no rematch. I'm just being consistent. I'm just being consistent. That's all I believe, though. So y'all sit there and cried and said that Wilder was, Fury was legally, um, he was legally, obligated to fight Tyson Fury again. You know, so is Kambosos. Kambosos could have. And his mom telling you, when he got beat, he should have picked somebody else. He should have picked somebody else. I know what he's saying. Because he got cooked. He got cooked. I know he should have been like, man, damn, I should have picked somebody else, bro. I know he did. The way he got cooked. But nonetheless, it is what it is. But he said it's not real, it's not going down like you don't drop. And then, not that's not, what he heard. And then they said, well, he should have to come over here. Well, you signed the contract, buddy. To the fans, you signed the contract. So Kambosos gonna make sure he get compensated one way or another. Trust me. Trust me, he gonna make sure he get compensated one way or another. Trust me. But I wanna know whether I wanna know like what's the I wanna know what's the alternative. That's what I wanna know. I wanna know what's the alternative. What else he got? And he could have something up his sleeve. Maybe it's Lomachenko. Maybe it's Lomachenko. I can't call it. But I haven't heard Kambosos say much though. I mean, we can look it up. He probably enjoying that money that he got. I think he said he got like $15 million. Hopefully putting it in the right places. He fight Devin again, probably get around 5 to 10. So yeah, this is what he put up. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's Temple Golf, sharing his kids. Shout out to his kids. So I mean, shit, there you go, right there. There you go. That's what he doing with his money. They drive on the right side of the road over there too in Australia. Maybe he in England or some shit, but they drive on the right side of the world too. But the English went over there and colonized Australia anyway. I mean, we all do know that. So I mean, he deserve it, bro. But they ain't the smartest uh, investment. But then again, he probably just leasing it or renting it. That's the smartest thing to do. So he ain't said much about what's going on. So so that is what it is. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Um, Check the Box News playlist out. Hit my link tree. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, multiple other platforms. Support me on there. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.